Anna Jones as a child star. In 1976, after a party, Anna Jones was discovered dead at a friend's house. During the police investigation, they discovered disturbing information about what actually transpired that music night. With her adorable portrayal of Buffy Davis on CBS's Family Affair, Anna Jones enchanted viewers nationwide. However, as Hollywood has repeatedly demonstrated, the glamorous life of a child star frequently conceals a dark side beneath the surface. Sadly, Jones was no music different. Mary and Nisa Jones were born in Indiana on March 11, 1958, shortly after her younger brother Paul was born. The Jones family later relocated to California, which would set Anna's destiny in motion, but hardships began before her acting career in music began. Her parents divorced shortly after the move, which led to a bitter custody battle over their 2 children that would last for years. Eventually, Jones's father won the battle, but while it was going on, Anna was with her mother Mary, who saw her daughter's talent early on and began working to nurture them, albeit a little too harshly. Mary was determined, enrolling Anna in dance classes when she was 4 years old. The Joneses' new neighbors in California obviously thought the young Anna was charming, and they suggested Mary start taking her to TV commercial auditions. When Anna Jones was 8 years old, she got her big break when a producer found her and cast her as Buffy Davis on CBS's new sitcom Family Affair in 1966. The show followed 3 orphan children sent to live with their wealthy uncle. Anna had instant success, and by the age of 6, she was appearing in TV commercials for cereals. She would go on to star in 3 more commercials over the next 2 years, but this was only the prelude to her eventual stardom. Fans were enamored with Family Affair and the character of Buffy, whose blonde hair tied up in pigtails and endearing smile instantly made her a hit among America's growing TV audience. Jones was ideal for the e-music role, and the young actress was physically suited to the part. She was small for her age, so even though she was 8 years old when she landed the role, she could possibly play the 6-year-old Buffy. Anna Jones was easy to adore, but the show was difficult to make. Did you know that as Family Affair gained popularity, the cast faced more demands? Anna was especially affected by the demanding production schedule, which led her to devote the majority of her life to it. The show was filmed year-round, and in order to fulfill network requirements, the kids would frequently work 7-day weeks. As time passed, Family Affair's popularity only grew, and CBS executives deemed the program a true hit. It didn't take long for it to reach the top of the ratings, and Buffy and the other characters quickly became well-known. It was rare to see Jones's persona without her on-screen doll. In addition to Buffy coloring books, lunchboxes, a line of children's clothes, and even a cookbook featuring Jones on the cover, Anna became well-known for her unwavering love and kindness toward her brother Paul, who would always accompany her to events. Whenever she received a gift, she insisted that her brother receive one as well. If this was not feasible, she would graciously give her gift away, wanting to share it equally with her brother. "I had my picture on a record album. Would you be proud of me?" Family Affair's cast and crew members frequently complimented Jones's skills and generosity. One co-star later raved about her intelligence and innate acting ability, saying that she would always make friends with guest stars to make them feel at home on set. In fact, she may have even charmed one of the biggest names of the day during her brief career. At the height of her fame, Jones only ever appeared in one major picture, The Trouble with Girls, in 1969, where she co-starred with none other than Elvis. Applause. Despite having a small number of films, despite this, Hollywood pursued Anna Jones for her charming personality and other ways. From 1967 to 1971, she appeared as a guest on no fewer than 5 talk shows, including M.V. Griffin's and Dick Cavett. She also presented an award at the 1967 Emmy, making her one of the youngest ever to do so. However, fame soon caught up with the young star, and as the years passed, Anna started to see the negative aspects of her fame. She grew tired of playing Buffy, who seemed to trap her in her youth, and she viewed the role as infantile. Her dissatisfaction soon showed on screen, perhaps because of Buffy's less than enthusiastic on-screen persona. Good heavens, Family Affair's ratings started to decline. The second question, which I'm hesitant to ask, is what was in it in 1971? It was cancelled after 5 seasons. Anna Jones, who is only 12 years old, was excited to start the next stage of her career, but the shadow of Buffy would be hard to shake. "Hey, I think we gotta guess you're going to die up there." She tried out for the role of Regan MacNeil in the 1973 horror movie The Exorcist, playing a young girl who was possessed by a demon. Director William Friedkin gave the part to Linda Blair instead, stating that he couldn't imagine cute Anna in such a horrifying role. In yet another attempt to avoid being typecast, she tried out for the part of Iris in Martin Scorsese's 1976 classic Taxi Driver, but again, the part couldn't have been less like Buffy. Robert De Niro's character Travis Bickle is drawn to 13-year-old Iris, a street worker, but it's possible that she had the same mental barrier as Fredkin because Jordie Foster was cast in the part instead. Jones started to spiral as she entered her adolescent years, and with little success in her career, Anna Jones chose to rely on her previously denied freedom. She turned to substance abuse and shoplifting for thrills, and she and her brother had moved in with their father on March 7, 1974, for days before his daughter's 16th birthday. Although Jones's mother, Mary, was legally her guardian, she never spent any time at the family home, which infuriated Mary. Anna would go missing for days with her friends, whom her mother felt were a very negative influence on her only music daughter, and Mary frequently filed missing person reports with the authorities after not seeing Anna for music days. On March 11, 1976, Anna turned 18, meaning she was finally entitled to all of the money she had earned on family affair that had been saved in a savings account on her behalf. Naturally, this led to her substance abuse getting worse and her life taking a turn for the worse. On August 27, Jones went out with her boyfriend and a few friends to party in the beach town of Oceanside, California, and she ended up blowing through most of it. The following morning, August 28, Anna Jones was discovered dead from an overdose, so severe that even the coroner was shocked at how such a young girl managed to consume so much, calling it one of the most severe overdoses he had ever witnessed. Following a brief private service, Anna Jones's family had her corpse cremated and her ashes scattered across the Pacific Ocean. Anna had always loved the water. An envelope containing Dr. Don Carlos Mososa's business address was discovered at the scene of Jones's death. It included a thorough description of the kind and amount of one of the substances that appeared on Jones's toxicology report. Mosos had allegedly been acting as Jones's Dr. Feelgood, prescribing Anna illicit substances on demand. In fact, before Jones passed away, Mosos was already being investigated for his dubious professional practices, and the evidence started to music. Upon learning that M might have contributed to Jones's death, the media flooded with stories, searching for any. Family persisted in wanting their day in court, and they filed a $400,000 lawsuit against the doctor's estate. A 1979 ruling found the doctor just 30% responsible for the in 1984, a young actress passed away, and her family received a settlement of $79,500. Mary, Jones's mother, suffered yet another unfathomable tragedy when she lost a young kid to drug usage. Days after his sister's 26th birthday, on March 15 of that year, Anna's beloved brother Paul, who was only 24 at the time, overdosed. Anna Jones was not the only member of the cast to pass away too soon. Her co-star Sebastian Cabot, who was 59 at the time of his stroke in 1977, and another cast member, Brian Keith, committed suicide in 1997. Anna's life and these tragedies serve as a devastating reminder of the psychological and physical toll that performing arts can have on some of its most susceptible artists. Give this fact tape video a thumbs up.